Guys, I am back. So in the previous video, I showed you how I set up this palette and then give you some of the reasons why I selected some of the colors that I did. This little palette is intended for taking urban sketching, so if you're curious about how I set it up, you can go watch the previous video and you can see all the colors I used and everything, and how I modified the 10 to hold 24 colors. I have been reading some books and learning about urban sketching more. This is to push me as an artist so that I want to be able to draw pretty much anything I see. So I have been learning a lot over on Marc Holmes's website, and I will link him below in the comments. And I've also been learning a lot from Lynne Chapman's book, Sketching People, an Urban Sketcher's Manual to Drawing Figures and Faces. So you can kind of see the book there in the background. I am just kind of looking at her pages and getting some ideas. She gives awesome tips about drawing people. So right now, I'm nervous. I wouldn't go out and draw people at a coffee shop or something like that. People I didn't know yet. For a little while, I've been drawing like my husband and my son. But so this is a drawing of my son, and they're not home right now, so I'm on my iPhone. I'm drawing from a picture I have on there, and this is from the Lego store. They were doing a neat event. It was Build to Give, so my son built a little ornament. They're out of Legos, and for every ornament built, they are going ahead and donating a Lego set to children in need. So it was a really fun experience. He had a lot of fun doing it, and he was very sweet, and it was very heartwarming. So I was excited to put the memory in my sketchbook too, and try out some of Lynne's techniques. So in the book, Lynne talks about different materials you can use, different styles of drawing, different ways to get an idea down quickly, when you're out on site. So I'm glad I did this photo for many reasons. The memory is very sweet and it makes me very happy. But also, I do not like to draw hands or teeth. So this was very perfect because the hands and his big smile kind of tell the story. So, and I miss out on a lot of opportunities when I won't draw certain things. So urban sketching is helping me come out of my comfort zone and draw other things. So this was a lot of fun because what I did was I have a handbook journal. So it's called Handbook Journal Company, and drawing in the sketchbook. It's a watercolor sketchbook, and it's 95-pound paper, and I like it really well. But I have all these sketchbooks I haven't been using because I usually will sit down and want to do a polished piece, but if I can't think of a great idea, I just don't do any art that day. Well, today I got up super early and I started drawing like the living room, trying to push myself, to use perspective, different angles. I was drawing some house plants. I drew our Christmas tree. Yes, one of our Christmas trees is up. My son wanted a white one, so we went and got it and we put it up. It's fun. Stuff like that. So right now I wanted to draw people using Lynne Chapman's techniques. So that's why I'm drawing my son, and I like this memory. So she uses a lot of colored pencil, watercolors, markers, all kinds of different stuff. And she shows different ways, like she may do one in all ink and then do like a tiny bit of watercolor wash on it. Or she might do one mostly in colored pencil and then put a touch of watercolor on it. All different things. So if you get her book, you'll see. And then she makes suggestions. When you start drawing people, she suggests drawing your family, like when they're watching TV or when they're doing, reading, anything where they're not moving a lot. Starting there because you'll be more comfortable. And then when you do go out and you want to draw, people that you don't know, you're going to maybe like on the train or the bus, where people are sleeping, or drawing people that are busy so they won't even notice. Stuff like that. And then she gives tips, if you get caught drawing someone, you know what to do. She said most people are actually very sweet and they're excited to see your drawing, which that's why I want to get better before I go out and do that, because I'd be embarrassed if my drawing wasn't very good. I know that's silly, but I want to be a little bit better. So, I am practicing, and like right now, so I drew the big shapes first, and I just didn't worry about it. This illustration took about 16 minutes, so I just sped it up 2 times for the video, but it was very fast. Normally something like this would take me probably an hour to 2 hours because I'd be trying to get it just right, and I feel like I captured the essence of it, and I captured him, and I feel like this captured more of the the memory than if I would have done it perfect. Like if I would have done it perfect, it would have looked like him, but I don't know that I would have captured the emotion and everything. I mean, he was just so sweet and so happy, and he was just so cute, and it was a very touching event. Just, you know, they're donating to children in need, and I just thought it was a lot of fun. It was very nice. And so, and then again, it pushed me to draw the hands and the teeth, and I think his smile came out so cute. So I just had a lot of fun doing it, and I just used that colored pencil, and I did a contour drawing first. It wasn't blind contour, I was looking at what I was doing, and you noticed I had to kind of take some off of his jawline there at first. But then I just went in. I'm really liking this palette so far. You know, this is the first time I've used it for illustration, but that color right under the white, so it's in the second row and it's right underneath the white, that's Naples Yellow Red, and I like that color because it's a nice convenience mixed flesh tone for Caucasian skin. And I feel like the burnt sienna and raw umber probably good for darker skin. I like to put a little bit of blues and pinks in both. I do put some cadmium red in there. I don't want it to just be a flat color, but and I end up coming in with some lilac for shadows, and or not lilac, but lavender for shadows. But the ears are a little redder, and Lynne Chapman gives all these cool tips about this, and so just trying to get a lot faster, but to capture the memory, and I think that's gonna. It probably helps every artist to draw all the time. They say to draw 2 to 4 hours. Anything is better than none, though. And so now this urban sketching thing, I just feel like I don't overthink what I'm going to draw. I just find something and draw it, and your skills improve, your eye improves. I mean, right away. Like when I was drawing our living room today, the perspective was funny, and that's so normally I just wouldn't have done it. Unlike this picture, he's showing his teeth and he has his hands in there, so normally I just wouldn't have done it. But I'm glad I am. And so today I've drawn things I wouldn't normally draw, and they didn't come out bad. I mean, they're coming out pretty good, and you know, not to the level I want to be, but I'm pretty happy with everything, and I'm having a lot of fun, which is the most important thing, of course. But seeing growth already, I mean, and I haven't done that much. I mean, my drawings were quick drawings, so I highly, highly recommend Lynne Chapman's book, Sketching People, if you're interested in that. And then Marc Holmes, I highly recommend his website, and he has some videos on YouTube, and he has some books. I haven't got to see his books yet, but we'll probably do a review on that when I get my hands on it. And then he has a watercolor one, he has a digital art one, and then he has an urban sketcher one, so I wouldn't do the digital art at this point, but the other two I am interested in. So I like the way he does watercolor. It's very cool. And then, so just really excited about everything with urban sketching here. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know in the comments, and then I will have more information down below if you're curious about anything else, and or if I can help with anything. But there's a lot of good resources out there for urban sketching. So until next time, happy drawing! Thanks for stopping by.